welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and jump straight in. Any information you need will be listed in the description, so just check there and let's jump into the reading. Scorpios, what's the major arcana describing this energy around them? Let's see. So we have the Sun card. All right, so things are heating up for you. There could literally be a connection that's getting pretty steamy between you and another individual. This could be fairly new, and that's why it's so steamy. Okay, you could be pretty attracted to this individual, and this could be somebody who you meet on a whim. Like, you didn't necessarily plan to date someone. You may have had it in your mind that, okay, I'm not gonna date, I'm not really interested in anyone at the moment, or I'm just not gonna open my heart space up to anyone. But then, lo and behold, love just finds you, in a sense. And this person could be, like I said, really attractive to you. The chemistry could be definitely there, and the attraction is there as well. Now, beyond that, with the Sun card, a lot of you are trying to prioritize your happiness. You could be realizing that a lot of the actions that you may have been taking were consistent of thinking about, for one, protecting yourself, and it may have been based out of fear, but then also, like other people, taking in consideration of how other people feel, whether that's family, your children, and that may have made you make decisions that in turn didn't necessarily hold up the way that you may have thought. So an example, you may have stayed in a relationship with the person you have children with for the sake of your children, but then being in that relationship was actually the toxic thing that kind of affected your family. And now you're starting to realize that, oh, well, maybe I should have just let that go. And now at this point that you have to let it go, you know? So yeah, it's like a lot of realizations that are taking place. And these are realizations that if you really do something about these things that you're noticing about your situation, you could have a way more fulfilling future than what may be projected based off of what you guys may be dealing with. Another thing I'm getting to, there could be this energy around like custody issues, or the person you may have children with. Something, tensions may arise and like maybe switching the child over or something here. It gets heated in terms of you not agreeing with what the other parent may be wanting to be done for the child. I don't know what that's about, but let's get deeper and see what's going on. Scorpios. All right, we have, wow, okay, so the Death card. You guys showed up in my Oracle deck. This is not even tarot deck. So yeah, so this is the energy of you guys going through the motions of a Scorpio. This is you guys going through transformation, and this is accepting things that kind of break away from you, or how do I rephrase this? This is accepting things for what they are. And if this means that you're not going to be as connected to certain people as you want to be, then fine. If this means that you're going to have new people come into your life and new experiences that are going to manifest within this change, then fine. But essentially, this is you guys accepting. I also see you guys really like mourning, though, the ending of some sort of relationship, or someone literally passing. All right. Usually I don't look at that card literally, but I do use that, or not use that, but I see that card as like a funeral card or something. But let's keep going. I also have the Mystery card. So there's a lot of things that you don't know yet about your situation that's going to be very clear to you pretty soon. So I just definitely would hold off on making any permanent decisions in regards to like people or anything brand new. Okay, I definitely would just kind of go with the motions. This is Mercury retrograde anyways, so I definitely would go with the motion and see how things manifest before you really make any concrete decisions during this time frame. And I also see you guys really interested in like occult knowledge, tarot, astrology. Some of you guys may be really taking an interest to those things and finding yourself like even more interested in learning about those topics in a sense. But I want to see what the cards have to say. Let's go ahead and flip the camera. Of course, any information that you need will be listed below, and I will see you on the other side. Scorpios, let's see what's going on. Current energy around my Scorpios. What's around them? So we have the Empress as the first card. I love the Empress. So a lot of you are tapping into, personal growth. There's a lot of fated events that are taking place around you, okay? We have the South Node that actually just went into your sign, Scorpios. So what's happening here is it's a lot of shedding that's taking place in order for you guys to gain here. And right now this may seem very difficult. I was going to say something else, but I'm just going to say very difficult. All right, this could be very difficult with the amount of growth that you guys are about to tap into. That may consist of you needing to just kind of let things be, you know, and be comfortable in letting those things be. I also see a lot of you, like when it comes to financial growth, a lot of you guys are really going to be tapping into that, getting your resources in order. You could be trying to like prep your finances or get your finances in a position to where you guys can make some big moves, like move to a different state or finally, you know, move out on your own outside of a roommate situation or like your parents' home. But I just see like personal growth that's happening that may slightly be uncomfortable. But in order for you guys to get to a comfortable position, you guys have to go through this dark night of the soul energy. All right, let's keep going. I have the Five of Swords. So you could be feeling like somebody's playing some sort of mental games here. This could be the person you may have children with. You could be feeling like they're doing things to spite you, or they're doing things out of pettiness, okay? You could also be, you could be realizing how you've been slightly self-destructive to yourself in terms of things that you knew that it was time to grow beyond. But you may have been holding on to just out of comfortability. Now it's like, okay, I see how things kind of fell apart because I was holding on too long anyways, and this wasn't what I wanted. This is you guys also tapping into like trying to be as persistent as possible. There could be creative endeavors that you have that you've been kind of in and out of, and you could be trying to tap into being more consistent with that and not letting ambition rule whether or not you go ahead and take action on this, because you can be ambitious, but ambition is something that you have to keep up. Consistency is the energy of waking up every single day, knowing that you're doing this for a greater purpose, and that being better than you just tapping into this like, oh, I love this. Because there's going to be days where you're not loving what you're doing, regardless of, you know, what it is. There's going to be days where if you're doing it every single day and it's repetitive in nature, you're going to feel burnt out. But some of you, it's like you have not been as consistent as you need to be. And this is like trying to hold yourself accountable. Okay. Now let's pull another one. I have the Two of Swords. So a lot of sword energy. It feels like a very mental time frame. Not saying you guys are mental, but it just feels like you guys are in tune with your thoughts a lot. And this is making sure that you're not being self-sabotaged by your thoughts and subscribing to the wrong ones. But with the Two of Swords, yeah, there may be this energy of you blocking someone finally after clashing and going back and forth and arguments. It just feels like, you know what, I'm gonna block you. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a step back because this is just way too much for me. Okay, this is also you kind of, like I said, conforming with the unknown, or I don't know if that's the word I want to use. This is allowing yourself to be comfortable with the unknown. And this is realizing that the unknown is better than where you're at now, where you could be settling for things that just kind of fill an empty space instead of fulfill you. Okay, we also have the Emperor. So the Emperor is all about getting on top of your stuff. I almost said shit, but I just said it, so it doesn't even matter now. But this is you guys getting on top of your stuff, all right? With the Emperor, this is you also tapping into more so masculine energy. So whether you're female or male, this is you tapping into that, like being aggressive, being forward, being straight up energy. This is also you, like I said, again, having realizations, deeper understandings that are kind of coming to the forefront about how you do need to be the leader in your life. You have to stand up and kind of like present yourself as someone who can be a leader as well. Some of you guys may have like a boss who like feeds off of having dominion over other people or feeling like they have power. I definitely would be careful of like getting into any verbal match with this individual, or even take it personally. This person may have like a power hungry complex or something. But I have the King of Cups, perfect card to kind of leave the reading off with. This is actually your energy showing up. So this is you guys needing to, for one, take care of yourself emotionally. This isn't ignoring your emotions or being nonchalant about your emotions, because all that's going to do is cause you to have that one triggering moment and you just let it all out. So this is confronting your emotions. I'm not saying blast it out into the world for the world to see. This is making sure that you personally deal with what's going on below the surface, where some of you guys are just kind of burying how you feel instead of just letting it out. Let me pull one more card for you, Scorpios. What do they need to hear? I'm gonna let it fall. Okay, I have this one. I'm gonna take this one. So this one says, be impeccable with your word. It says, replace fear with love. Okay, this card looks pretty cool. Let me focus it. All right, so the back of this card says, the human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you are impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for the words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. So yes, this is interesting. I love this energy for you guys. You guys need to use this energy in terms of transformation instead of subscribing to self-limiting thoughts. That's mainly what I see here. All right, I wish you the best of luck. I will see you guys later.